It doesn't get much better than a chicken burrito bowl, packed with goodness and plenty of flavour. Let's start with some chicken. Now, I have got some air-chilled chicken breasts that are lovely, lean, a great source of iron. Let's pop these on the board. And I'm just going to cut these into strips so that they're nice and small, just cutting it into bite-sized pieces. This is a lovely little dish, the chicken burrito bowl, and you'll see that as I go, you could really use all the elements in another dish if you want to. Now let's slice up this other breast. So I've just cut it into strips. Okay, now I've got my tray here, which has already got some glorious capsicum. I've used yellow and red, plenty of colours, great for your gut health. I love red onion, it counts in your veggie intake. Now I'm going to pop my chicken onto the tray. Now you can see that I'm slightly neurotic and I've put it into strips. Now let's get rid of this board which we've cut the chicken on. I'm just going to give my hands a little wash. I'm going to use some flavoursome chicken stock, and what I'm going to do is use it for a real flavour hit here and just pour it over the chicken. This is really good because it's a nice way to add some extra flavour. I don't need to use any extra salt or pepper because it's all in there. Now a little bit of olive oil goes on here, over the chicken and also over the veggies. This is going to the oven 200 degrees for 25 minutes, and whilst this is cooking, I'm going to whip up tomato salsa. So we're going to put some lovely ingredients into our food processor. I've got some canned Roma tomatoes, packed with flavour. They also add some saltiness to the dish as well. A white onion, which I'm just going to chop up. A garlic clove. I love a food processor. You can just pop everything in there. I'm going to put in some coriander as well, the roots, the leaves, everything. It all adds flavour. And some jalapenos, which have already been cut into strips. These go in as well for a little bit of heat. And now I'm just going to pop the lid on, blitz these ingredients together, and then we can simmer it. Perfect. Now this smells amazing. The onion, the jalapenos, packed with flavour. Now because we've got some raw ingredients in there though, I'm going to move over here to my pot, add a little bit of olive oil, and we're just going to gently simmer this tomato salsa down for about 15 minutes. And it's going to add a whole lot of flavour to our burrito bowl. Once that chicken's done and this is simmered down, we're ready to put this together. Doesn't that look beautiful? All the colours there, the chicken, the veggies. Now we're ready to make a burrito bowl. So I start by putting some rice at the bottom. I've got some basmati rice here. And what I like to do, because I'm trying to constantly bump up the veg intake where I can because it's so good for you, is I'm just going to pop some black beans through there. So these count in your veggie intake. Let's give that a little mix. Beautiful. Now let's start building. First, chicken. It's all about the chicken here. So I'm going to get some nice pieces. They've soaked up all that flavour from the stock. Beautiful. Lots of capsicum. This is absolutely delicious. I'm going to pop that there. And some onion. Wonderful. I like to keep it all very separate until I start eating it. It's my slight neurosis coming out again. Now some yellow, let's put it on the other side of the chicken. Some corn. Goes perfectly in a dish like this. And what I like to do is with this salsa, just pop it over the chicken so it adds even more flavour. So what I'm going to do here is just drizzle this over the chicken. And that's going to have a little bit of heat in it too because of the jalapenos. Now this salsa that we've made is really quite versatile. So you can store that in the fridge, pop it on nachos, whatever you like. Wonderful. And the final thing that's needed is a generous squeeze of lime. And then another one nestled on the side in case you want it. But there you have it, a veggie-packed burrito bowl that I think you're going to love at home.